Hi there, welcome to another episode of Star Citizen. Today I'm going to be doing some basic, like a basic flight tutorial type thing. I have a friend who's just joined the community, and so would like some advice on how to fly. So I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going invisible because I don't want any distractions on the screen, so I'll get rid of the chat hub. This is going to be a basic sort of getting started tutorial for flight. Just for flight and getting around. So don't expect any advanced maneuvers or anything particularly difficult here. Why am I getting so much lag? So yeah, it's not going to be anything particularly advanced or difficult like that. I'm using mouse and keyboard, so if you're running a HOTAS setup, you probably already know everything that I'm going to be talking about here, so there's probably no point watching this video. It's only really beginner level stuff. If you've played other flight sims before, again, you probably won't gain anything from this video. Like if you've played Elite Dangerous or anything like that, then yeah, there's probably no reason for you to be here. So yeah, I haven't flown one of these before. This is the Mustang, so I was quite interested just to give it a shot. Now, the first thing to do is you go into your menu, go into options and your key bindings. So you have all your keys here. So this shows you the set out. This is the flight set out, and you can look at the keys for on foot EVA as well later on. But you can mouse over them to zoom in them. So there is that. So we'll just hop in just quickly. Here we go. Come on. All aboard. Once my frame rate catches up. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with this frame rate. I can't wait till they actually get this game optimized, because I'm on low settings at the moment, and high, medium, and low, it doesn't seem to make much difference to either the looks of the game, or, to be honest, and the frame rate. I don't really seem to notice much difference. So you just wait until the ship boots itself up.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational. Scanning. Launch complete.
Right, now
Landing
first thing you want to do
complete.
is hold down the spacebar. Spacebar
Launch
is your
complete.
vertical thrust or strafe.
Scanning.
So strafe up, and then I'll get to where we can see something. Oh, okay. So, right, I'm side on with the landing pad, so you can see space is strafe up, control is strafe down. So, I don't want to land on that, I'll blow up. So what you can, if you've come from, like, say, first-person shooter backgrounds, you can think of space as being jump, as to go up, and control, which is crouch, to go down. Right, then I'm going to have to do it now because we're kind of in a mess. You've got Q and E. Q is roll left, E is roll right. So I'm going to straighten myself out. Mouse to move around and look. Now I'm going to just quickly push N to raise my landing gear. Excuse me. Oh, that's landing mode. B will raise my landing gear. Didn't actually say it. Normally it would do. Landing gear deployed. Oh, maybe this, because this one doesn't actually have proper landing gear, because it's lands on its struts. But yeah, B is to raise your landing gear, or to sit. Well, it does raise your landing gear after you've taken off, but it gives you your destinations. So destinations, and N puts it into landing mode, which we'll get out of that for now, and we'll get out of that. We'll get out of that for now, because I'm still mucking about here. So your D is strafe right.
Rear.
Oops, I crashed into something that was behind me. What's behind me? Is there another ship there? Oh, there's another ship. He might have been actually trying to crash into me. So I'm going to wait for him, and then I'm going to go down. So you've got your mouse just rotates you on the spot. So your keys. So that A is strafe left, D is strafe right, and remember there's a bit of inertia, so if you just leave the button, it will just keep going that way. Oh no, with your strafes it actually will stop. The thrusters, reverse thrusters will kick in and will stop doing that. So then you've got W and S as you speed up and slow down. So I've put it on 7% power, which is 19 knots or 19 Ks or whatever. So you set the power and then it will speed up to that point. So you have a lot more control with a HOTAS controller, because with a throttle on a HOTAS will give you a lot more control over that. So that is something to consider. So I'm just gonna fly about for a bit.
Proximity alert. Right.
And if you spin around too much,
Proximity
you
alert.
will
Rear.
black out. So you need to watch out for that.
Scanning. Proximity alert. Left. Landing request approved.
Yeah, I don't want to land though.
Scanning.
No landing, please. Right, so we'll get away from there. That was entertaining. Then we have. So once I'll jump to another system. Push B to bring up your destinations. So I don't really want to go to a comm array because you get fights in a comm array. I want to go somewhere where you don't actually get. Wow, my person is blacking out real quick. So, and my frame rate is dying massively. So I'm going to slow down. I want to go to Cryastro services. Oh, come on. What's with this lag? Right, so when you go, you push B for your navigation, and then once you mouse over where you want your destination to be, it'll turn green like that, and then you just push F, and it will engage your quantum travel, and you'll jump, basically, there. Okay, so we're just jumping to Cryastro services. Now this is a ship repair, refuel, rearm facility that you pay for it once you get there. So I'll just stop just quickly. So in this area I'll show you landing, but we also have different speed modes. Now if I push the button to change to the mode, it automatically will put me at 100% power in that mode. So I push N is for landing mode. It hasn't actually put me up the speed. And if I push V, I need to be in speed first. So this is landing mode, speed is 50. Then if I turn landing mode off, I go to full speed, which is 280, and then if I turn cruise mode on, I'll go to the next speed up, which is 875. And my maneuverability is really low at this speed. But if I push V to change back to sort of your combat speed, then I can maneuver and I can turn again quite quickly, but I'm still actually going backwards until the thrusters can compensate for it and turn me back the other direction. Then the other thing you've got is X is your air brake. So if I put it to 0 thrust and push X, it will slow down quicker. Still slows down reasonably quick anyway. So now I'm gonna land at this thing. So I will make sure I'm at the right height. And I can shoot now. I'm not actually going to be showing shooting in this video at all. So when I get in a bit closer, I'll change to landing mode. This would normally, pushing N would normally drop your landing gear, but because the ship doesn't have landing gear, you want to be careful not to push N again, because then you'll just speed up like that, and you can end up splatting on the side of the thing.
What can we do for you today?
Oh, there's the landing pads down here. I am upside down.
Would you like to restock your ammo?
Oops.
Landing request approved.
Yeah, cool. Nice. That was lucky. So I want to, then you can hold down, you can either hold down control and ease yourself down, if you feel confident doing that, or if you don't, you hold when you're in landing mode and you're directly above the landing pad, which I am. You can hold down N,
Flight assist
and
activated.
it will actually land it for you, and you just keep it held down. So now that it's held down, I will land on the pad, and then it should give me my options.
Landing complete.
Yeah, then it gives me my options. I can refuel, then you'd have rearm and repair would also be here. That's how much money I have now. So I don't really need to do any of that. I don't really care. And then if I hold F, I should be able to just get out. Now, you may have noticed the color of the ship has changed. It's because I had some technical difficulties with things disappearing on me, so I had to actually restart the entire game. I lost all of my waypoint markers, and then I respawned a different Mustang when I came back in. So yeah, well, yeah, get over it. So then you can just walk off something and you can EVA, so I can get a closer look at this. So that's your basics of flight, really. There's there's more advanced things like you can do decoupled mode, to where you can actually turn your ship to face the opposite direction that you're flying and keep continuing in that direction without your thrusters compensating for it. I wouldn't recommend trying that with mouse and keyboard. That seems more like something that advanced users with the HOTAS would do. I haven't tried it because I'm just not that good. So hopefully I will get a HOTAS at some point, $400 later, and then I can revisit that idea. I think that's about it. You can divert your power to your engines to go faster, but that's more of an advanced feature. So yeah, that's about it for flying, really. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press the like button. Feel free to subscribe, and hopefully tomorrow we will do, or in the next video, I will do a combat. So we'll look at actually shooting and aiming and targeting and that kind of thing. Again, it will be just a basics thing. Won't be anything particularly advanced. So we'll see you then.